बच्चा, आपको हमारी आवाज आ रही है?
हाँ, आ रही है सर।
चलिए ठीक है। अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए बच्चे।
जी, मेरा नाम चौहान, आई मीन सर, गुजराती में बोलना है, इंग्लिश में बोल दो।
हाँ, इंग्लिश में बोलिए।
Okay. My name is Chauhan Deepukunwar, and I have born in Banaskantha district. I have completed my school education from Surat, Gujarat, and I have completed my graduation and LLB from Jamnagar, Saurashtra University. And I'm post that I'm practicing with senior advocate in Jamnagar.
प्रैक्टिसिंग एज अ सीनियर एडवोकेट।
Practicing with senior advocate.
प्रैक्टिसिंग विद सीनियर एडवोकेट।
Yes,
यू आर फ्रॉम जामनगर।
yes, sir.
एंड जामनगर इज फेमस फॉर?
Uh, Jamnagar is famous for it's called Chota Kasi.
छोटा काशी।
Yes, sir.
चलिए ठीक है, और कुछ जामनगर किसी और चीज के लिए भी फेमस है? जामनगर।
Its streets are like it's also called small Paris of Saurashtra.
ठीक है, इस ये पेट्रोलियम कैपिटल भी बोलते हैं क्या इसको?
Yes, actually, all industries are here. Reliance, SR.
चलिए ठीक है, आप गुजरात से ही बिलोंग करते हैं।
Yes, sir.
तो आप बता सकते हैं गुजरात में कौन कौन सी यूनेस्को हेरिटेज साइट है?
Yes, sir. As I can recall right now, that is in Patna, Surya Mandir,
ठीक है।
and I can't recall others right now.
चलिए ठीक है। कोई फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट आपका, या फिर आप किसी भी सब्जेक्ट से कंफर्टेबल हैं?
Every subject, but criminal procedure code or civil procedure code or new Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita is
यू आर वेरी मच कंफर्टेबल विद भारतीय नागरिक सुरक्षा संहिता।
yes, and civil procedure code.
सिविल प्रोसीजर को, ठीक है। आप हमें बताइए, ये डेमेन्योर आपने सुना है? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द टर्म डेमेन्योर?
Demeanor, okay. Demeanor, which is recorded by court while examining the accused.
ओके। कहाँ पढ़ा है आपने ये?
Yes. See, criminal procedure code में.
जी। सी आप कहीं इसका रेफरेंस सीपीसी में भी है?
Yes, has sir.
कुछ आप रिकॉल कर पा रहे हैं? कोई स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर?
I can't recall, but yes, I have read it. I can't order 80 to 60. Mm. No, I can't recall it right now.
चलिए ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। रेस जेस्टे, व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द टर्म रेस जेस्टे?
Res geste is the facts which, though not in issue, are so connected with the fact in issue or relevant fact which forms part of same transaction.
व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द टर्म सेम ट्रांजैक्शन?
Same transaction, that means which are connected with the actual fact in issue or relevant fact.
ओके। आइदर अकर इन सेम टाइम एंड
Same
प्लेस और...
time and place or different time and place.
चलिए ठीक है। आप हेयरसे के एक्सेप्शंस बताइए। एक्सेप्शंस ऑफ द हेयरसे एविडेंस।
Okay, sir. Uh, Hearsay acceptance, that is dying
हम्म।
declaration,
हम्म।
res geste,
हम्म।
or mm, I remember only
ओके।
this.
व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ओनरस गिफ्ट?
I can't recall it right now.
चलिए ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। एक माइनर आपके सिलेबस में कौन कौन से माइनर सब्जेक्ट्स पे आप रिकॉल कर पा रहे हैं गुजरात के लोकल लॉज?
Yes, sir.
बताइए।
Local laws. Okay.
जी।
Gujarat Court Fees Act 2004, and then Gujarat Prohibition Act 1949. Then
गुजरात कोर्ट फी एक्ट एंड गुजरात प्रोहिबिशन एक्ट।
only Prohibition Act.
ओके।
It was Bombay Prohibition Act. That's
ओके ओके, चलिए बताइए, हु इज एग्जेम्प्टेड फ्रॉम पेइंग कॉस्ट इन गुजरात कोर्ट फीस एक्ट?
mostly if I remember on where the government side uh, government side is mostly prohibited from uh, paying of court fees, or if is a member of armed forces, then is also exempted. Or
कोई
it is irrigation facilities or some irrigation plants. It is also exempted.
ठीक है, कोई स्पेसिफिक सेक्शन रिकॉल कर पा रहे हो आप विद रिगार्ड्स टू दिस?
Section 6, I guess.
सेक्शन 6, आप श्योर हैं?
नहीं सर, वो एक्ट रिवाइज तो नहीं किया, सो श्योर तो
चलिए
नहीं।
ठीक है। ये आपने लट्ठा पढ़ा है कहीं?
लट्ठा, हाँ।
हाँ जी, तो बताइए व्हाट इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन लिकर एंड लट्ठा?
Basic difference I can say, Latha is a more serious liquor, which by which death can be caused from for to any person, which is I think it is मतलब वही है कि उससे डेथ भी हो सकती है किसी पर्सन की, बट लिकर से है तो उससे डेथ नहीं होती, बट लट्ठा इज वेरी हार्मफुल फॉर द ह्यूमन बीइंग।
चलिए ठीक है, एक क्वेश्चन और बताइए। इफ द अक्यूज रिफ्यूज टू प्रोवाइड ब्लड सैंपल, ठीक है, अक्यूज ने ब्लड सैंपल देने से मना कर दिया, ठीक है, कैन द कोर्ट ड्रॉ द एडवर्स इंटरफेरेंस? तो इस कंडीशन में कोर्ट एडवर्स इंफरेंस ले सकता है कि नहीं ले सकता? इसमें एक क्वेश्चन और मैं ऐड करूंगा, व्हाट आर द रूल्स फॉर कलेक्टिंग ब्लड सैंपल्स? कोई रूल्स हैं आपके सिलेबस में किसी स्पेसिफिक पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट में जहां पे आप लोग रूल्स हैं जिसके थ्रू आप ब्लड सैंपल्स को कलेक्ट कर सकते हैं?
Yes, I think it is given that specimen, I mean, rules are given in Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Samhita, but I can remember the section. And
भारतीय
what
नागरिक
are the,
सुरक्षा संहिता कोई माइनर लॉ में नहीं है कहीं ऐसा ब्लड सैंपल से रिलेटेड प्रोविजंस?
no, I can't remember it right now.
चलिए ठीक है। आपने अभी ये यूजीसी जो एक्ट है, ये जो रूल्स हैं, बहुत ज्यादा कंट्रोवर्सी में है। आप
Yes.
बता सकते हैं कि व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय यूजीसी डिस्प्यूट? व्हाट इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन इक्विटी एंड इक्वालिटी?
Okay. As per my knowledge, UGC law, which is for the safety of the reserved caste, that is ST and ST, and for their betterment, but which has been now stayed by the Supreme Honorable Supreme Court because it considered it's vague and it may be misused.
चलिए ठीक है, अच्छे से आंसर दीजिएगा सोच समझ के। व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय जुडिशियल रिव्यू, जुडिशियल एक्टिविज्म एंड जुडिशियल रिस्ट्रेन?
Judicial review, which is given judicial review, which is provided under Article 13 of the Constitution of India, in which if any law made by any law if which is inconsistent or violating the fundamental rights, then it will be considered void, or to the extent of inconsistency, it will be void. This is judicial. So we can file a petition in a Supreme Court for judicial review. Then
ओके
judicial activism is, as per I know, which is judiciary take step into fill the gap which has been fill the gap of the legislature or executive, where there is no provision is provided, then they can give guidelines,
ठीक है
mostly higher courts.
ओके।
And then judicial restraint, I'm not aware of it.
चलिए ठीक है, सोच के बताइए। हाउ डू यू हैंडल स्ट्रेस और इन द केस ऑफ हैवी वर्कलोड? सपोज यू विल बिकम अ जज, तो जब जज बनने के बाद ये आप स्ट्रेस को, चूंकि वर्कलोड काफी सारा होगा, तो आप उस स्ट्रेस को कैसे हैंडल करेंगे?
First of all, I will calm myself, and always I have faith on a God,
हम्म
and I'm always practicing yoga.
हम्म
So I will do, and by it I'm very satisfied to my mind. It is very good for my mental conditions, and actually I am the person who always used to complete my work before the time. So I will make sure that no burden will be come to me. I will always try I will always try my best to complete all the work before the time. Hobbies are to study and sports.
Study and sports. Which type of sports?
Every type of sports because I like to play every games, mostly chess, carom or badminton, cricket, or every outdoor games.
चलिए ठीक है. Draw your opinion on 3-year practice rule.
3 years practice rule, which has been declared by the Honorable Supreme Court, which is mandatory for the law students to enter in judiciary. I think uh, I can understand by it that it is necessary that whoever candidates are coming in judiciary to have a knowledge of some court proceedings. But I think that 3 years are more than. I mean, it is a very much time period. He, we can apply 1 year or last year of our LLB in 3 year or 5 year LLB as last year to internship in a court, compulsory internship, or then 1 year as a practicing in a court. I think it should be done because I think 3 years are more very much time. So and it is very actually necessary because in entering judiciary we have to understand the court proceedings. Mostly students are after giving LLB exam they are only just preparing for judiciary. They have not visited the court once. If we at least once, at least 6 months we visit the court, then we all know okay, seriously we want to become a judge. Only we are saying that yes we I want to become a judge. बोलने से नहीं होता है but if we really see and observe the court proceeding because there are many accused person witnesses and how the atmosphere of the court which we have to I think observe.
चलिए ठीक है. Last question from my side. What is your backup plan if you are not selected this time?
I will again try for judiciary and continue in practice with senior advocate.
चलिए ठीक है. Thank you. Sir.
Thanks.
Am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Hi, Deepu. I'll just begin with a few thought process questions, and I just want to know what do you think? What qualities should a judge possess?
I think judge should be always disciplined and uh, he should be some administrative competency like time management, board management, registrar management, self management, and he should be very good in equality of hearing. He should follow the natural justice, and mainly that he earned the faith, confidence, and trust of the common man.
Okay. So, what do you think? What are your strengths, two strengths and two weaknesses that you have?
Okay. If I talk about my strength, then I'm very disciplined person and I'm very honest to serve for the society or serve for anyone. And if I'm talking about my weakness, then sometimes I engaged in work so many times I forget to do any other task which is to my family. I don't like to do any other things like to go with them or to attend any social functions because I engaged in my work and I'm doing it more than to my capacity, so I have to work on that. And second weakness is I think I am some antisocial people.
Okay. But don't you think a judge should be socially well aware about the facts and circumstances जो भी उसके आसपास चल रहे हैं?
Yes, he should be. I'm talking about that. I don't like to go because I'm preparing judiciary and practicing. I don't like to much going in weddings and all functions and like that. I am very antisocial. Not every time I'm going and every attending every wedding and every functions. I actually thoda नहीं करती मैं.
Okay. My another question is that, as you said, CPC is one of your favorite subject, right? So there's this section 22A, right? You must have heard about it. So when was this added, first of all? Can you recall?
When was added?
Yes.
No, sir. I'm not. recall about right now.
Can you please enlighten us about this section 22A?
It is given about that we cannot file suit for sir, I can't remember it right now. वो नहीं
Okay, no
देखी.
issues, no issues. Can you tell me till what stage a charge can be altered under CRPC?
Charge. Okay. CRPC charge can be alter at any time before pronouncing of judgment.
Okay, all right. Have you read about Contract Act?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, where is void contract defined in Contract Act?
It is defined under Section 2, Clause G.
2 clause G. Okay. And void agreement?
Void agreement. Void agreement is given under Section 14 to 19.
Are you sure?
Void agreement, yes. Oh, sorry, it is voidable agreement. I'm sorry, it is voidable.
Anything else?
Void contract and void agreement. Void agreement, I can't remember.
Okay. So, is there any difference between void agreement and void contract?
Yes, agreement is the prior stage before the contract that and contract is void contract is when contract has been made, it is not void, but after some time it is, if it is become frustrated by any of the circumstances, that if for example if the subject matter of the contract becomes unlawful, or some government policies are changed, or some law becomes changed, then it may be void after some time. It will be void contract. And void agreement, which are void ab initio, which are void ab initio from the beginning.
So, okay. In our Bear Act, is there any term void contract defined? I don't think so. It has been defined exactly. Uh, can you tell me a specific section about it? Void contract.
Okay, sir, वो void agreement होगा.
Is it defined? No.
वो void agreement होगा.
Okay. So, what is something called as the contract becomes void? What do you understand by that term?
When it is unenforceable by law, it is void agreement.
I'm asking what is contract becomes void?
Contracts become void
Void, yes.
when it is not enforceable by law. Then it becomes void.
Okay. Have you heard about special contracts?
No, sir.
Okay. Since you are from Gujarat itself, I'll just ask few GK questions as well from Gujarat itself. Which river flows through Ahmedabad?
Sabarmati.
What is its significance?
I'm not knowing much about it.
Okay. Can you name one UNESCO World Heritage Site in Gujarat known as a stepwell?
Yes, that is Modhera Surya Mandir Temple.
Okay. When was it built?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to recall.
All right. So, how many districts are there in Gujarat?
33 district.
Okay. Can you name the ancient Indus Valley civilization site in located in Gujarat? What is that?
Dhoravira. Dhoravira.
You sure?
Sorry, sir.
Are you sure?
Indus Valley Civilization, Dhoravira. And Mohenjo-daro.
I'm just asking. Are you sure?
Not sure, but I have heard about it.
Okay. Under Gujarat Prevention of Gambling Act 1887, what constitutes gambling? What do you understand by the term gambling in that?
I'm not able to recall.
Okay. Can you tell me what powers do authorities have under Section 65 to 70 of the Gujarat Prohibition Act?
Powers, authority, I am unable to understand.
What powers do authority have under Section 65 to 70 of Gujarat Prohibition Act?
They can impose a penalty as well as punishment.
What kind of punishment?
It is provided imprisonment from 6 months to life imprisonment.
Okay, so authorities have power to punish.
Okay, authorities. Okay, sir, I'm sorry. Authorities, that is, no. They have the authority to cancel the license or suspend license.
Okay. Are you aware about the recent rulings of the Gujarat High Court?
Yes, aware about it.
Okay, so I'll just ask a few of them. Uh, there was this case regarding Adani land allotment, right? So, what was the Supreme Court's action on the Gujarat High Court's decision?
Sir, I have not read about it.
You have not read about it, okay. Issues. Last year, there was a controversy over the amendment that was Waqf Amendment Act, right? What are your views upon that?
Mm. I think there is some provisions which in a work amendment act that is actually necessary for some kind of like uh, in work board there is some provisions which can be for example, if there is any issue about the work land, they can go to the court, which are only the members, which are the Islamic person, which is, I think it is arbitrary. And now Supreme Court has stayed some provisions of a Work Amendment Act, but after only stay given stay by the Supreme Court, because it will be decided after taking evidence or after merits on a case, or some provisions which allowed by the Supreme Court, but which not remember it right now.
Hmm. Okay. My last question will be regarding December 2025 legal current affairs, right? You must have heard about this bill which is known as Right to Disconnect Bill. Have you heard about it?
Right to disconnect? No, sir, I am not aware.
No, you haven't. Okay, so that is it from my side. Nimish sir, if you want to ask some more questions.
अभी आपने रिसेंटली बोला कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स के बारे में सर ने पूछा, कितने डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं गुजरात में?
So previously it was 33 district, but now some districts are added. For example, I have if I know Vautharat district and some other districts are added. So I will find it how many districts are there.
तो अभी रिसेंटली नया डिस्ट्रिक्ट भी ऐड हुआ है।
हाँ, Vautharat.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल। मेरी तरफ से एक आखिरी क्वेश्चन है आपसे, सुनिएगा, अच्छे से आंसर दीजिएगा। ड्यूरिंग अ heated trial, one of the lawyer openly accuses you of being biased. How would you handle this type of situation, and what immediate action would you take?
First of all, I will ask him to calm down and to maintain court decorum. Politely ask him to maintain the decorum of the court. And although if he's not understanding and he's continue his shouting or whatever he is doing, then I will go for contempt of the court.
चलिए ठीक है, थैंक यू।